So in working with functions, so far we have sent parameters by value. We've used the function call over here, and then we send it what's actually in the memory cell of this variable called value. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. What we're doing over here, we're sending it not the contents of the memory cell where something is created, but we're sending it the memory cell location. Okay, and that has an effect on what happens with it, because over here we have under normal circumstances something arriving by value. So we get a value over here. We know that it's going to be an integer. It has a specific name over here. But as soon as we're done with this double num function, we go back and then that memory space is lost. This is a second piece of memory space. Over here, the main function and the other function are sharing the same memory space because it receives the memory location as opposed to just the value. Okay, and let's run this little program. And you see that first in main the value is 44, then we call double num, and then we go back to main and the value is 88. So it has been doubled, even though we come back over here. Now notice that we don't have an assignment over here. We have a void function, so it's not sending anything back. So we can see that over here double num, what it gets is going to be multiplied by 2, but that's it. There's no way to send it back over here. And the only reason that this works is we use the memory location and we indicate that with the little ampersand here. So if you change the value in a called function, the value has been changed when you get back to the main function when you pass by reference by memory location. We need to put an ampersand before the parameter name in the function definition and after the parameter type in the function prototype, but you do not use an ampersand in the function call, and you see that over here. This over here does not have an ampersand. Over here in the prototype we see over here an ampersand in front of the function name, the variable name. And over here you see that on the parameter over here the ampersand too. Okay, traditionally you would not put a reference variable name in the function prototype like over here on line 7, but it seems to be working either way with or without it as long as you include the ampersand. And I can show you that too. Over here we can just remove ref var, and when we run this we still go from 44 to 88. It may be easier to use a name, so you can just copy the line from the full function definition here, copy it, paste it over here, and make sure that you end it with a semicolon over here. Okay, so this is passing by memory location, by reference to the memory location as opposed to by value.